is Thursday, July 17th, and it is George's birthday. So Marcello, if you're watching this in the future, this is your dad's birthday, the first one when you're here. And I am home, obviously. And I decided to bake George a cake. I think he thinks I forgot, or I'm too busy to like really say anything because I did not tell him happy birthday at all today. But I'm making him a cake, and I made us dinner reservations for later, which I have a feeling he's gonna think he's gonna have to pay because I'm not working and we have a joint bank account. But I've been making some money selling stuff off of Facebook Market, and I still have like some money in my savings account that I can use. So my goal is to take him to a Brazilian steakhouse tonight. I didn't want to take him to like a regular steakhouse, but I can't afford like like $100 plates as much as I would love to take him to one. But like Texas to Brazil, kind of like a buffet style Brazilian steakhouse. He would still like it. He's just a meat guy, which I feel like most guys are. But I'm excited, and we probably go out to dinner tonight. I have meticulously planned Marcello's naps today, and so far, I mean, he's only had one nap so far, but the one nap has been cooperating with a timeline. I need him to be rested enough to go out to dinner with us and not have a fussy fit. And I just put him down for his second nap, so I'm hoping he participates. I mean, he's participating but cooperates, and we'll see. And I can probably pluck my mustache and actually do my hair, so we'll see. But I'll show you guys what I'm kind of doing. With my husband's cake, I already made it. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there. It's cooling. It's a homemade tres leches cake. I haven't put in the tres leches yet. Usually you do evaporated milk, sweetened condensed milk, and then usually you can do like typical milk, like a 2% whole milk, half and half. And then you do like whipped cream and like usually some kind of berries, strawberries typically on top. But I am doing this a little different. So instead of the regular milk coffee, when we celebrated George's first birthday, not his first birthday, his first birthday of us being together, dating. Yeah, his first birthday that we celebrated together while dating almost 7 years ago. I made him a tres leches cake, and I mean, he's really into coffee now, but he just really started liking like caramel coffee at the time. And I made him a coffee tres leches cake, and I don't get to make it for him every year because when I was working, it was kind of hard to do it. And I don't really get to go all out for his birthday as much as I want to. I still always celebrate it. He's not big on his birthday. To him, it's just any other day, and he doesn't really care. But I always try to make it a special thing for him. But this cake just kind of reminds me of the first time we celebrated his birthday together. So I thought it'd be nice to make it. So it's gonna be a coffee tres leches cake. And I'll kind of show you guys what it looks like once I kind of get it soaking and everything. Okay, so I have very much stabbed the cake. So you kind of have to stab it because you have to pour your milk mixture. So again, mine's like a coffee mixture. So you want to make sure like your whole cake is soaked. I know some people don't really like tres leches cake because it is a wet cake, which I mean I can understand that. but this is like what we grew up with, so this is something that we like it wet. And to be honest, I think tres leches cake is probably the only thing that we would eat where the bread is wet and soggy. Cake batter, so it's very spongy, very, very spongy. I do a lot of whipping, so you almost make like a meringue with egg whites, and you beat the egg yolks as well, so it just makes for a very, very soft cake. I would say maybe almost kind of like an angel cake, but not. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish soaking this, and I know it looks ugly, but it's gonna get topped with whipped cream anyway. So how the top of the cake looks right now, I don't care. And that's the gaping hole the fork left when I was just testing to see if the cake was done. And here is the cake soaked. There is some little pieces of sweetened condensed milk that didn't fully evaporate, so they're kind of, not evaporate, but like dissolve in the mixture, so that's fine. I'm probably gonna let it sit. That cake took all of it, like everything I had in that mixing bowl. This cake soaked it up. I do want the cake to kind of firm up a little bit, so I am gonna put it in the fridge for, I don't know, maybe like an hour or so, and then I'm gonna put like the whipped topping and everything on it. Once I feel like it's set in the fridge for a little bit, and then I'll have it sit in the fridge until George gets home. Papa!
You want to blow it up?
Ready, Papa? Yeah, tell Daddy happy birthday.
Ready? Look, Marcello. Wow. Wow.
How did that one light back up?
Ida, last one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ida, Marcello. Marcello.
Marcello, Ida.
Oh, he sees that.
Ida. Yay!
He sees his bottle. Here's little teeth.
It's the fat of the breast milk. I should have got a baby spoon.
Yeah.
That's okay. Marcello. Hi everyone, so I'm just in my kitchen. I am making myself a coffee because I need it. Quick question, out of all the major chains, what is your favorite for coffee chains? We don't really have Scooters or Dutch Bros here. It's mainly Starbucks and Dunkin'. We also had 7 Brew here the last 2 years. Completely obsessed. The reason why I'm making my coffee is because my husband says I'm costing too much, so he bought me stuff to make coffee at home, so that's what I'm doing. But anyway, Marcello is sleeping right now, so I am taking advantage and not doing much. So, but today is his first swim lesson, and I'm really excited because the swim school we have here for infants between 4 and 5 months, they offer 4 free trial lessons. And so because when I applied for it he was 5 months, so they're honoring it for 6 weeks for 4 lessons, which is once a week. So by the time he's done with his free trial he will be like 6.5 months, but it's free. And if we like it, my sister-in-law said she will, you know, kind of cover the cost. It's relatively cheap, but just so it's not another financial thing that my husband will have to take on, because I really do want Marcello to know how to swim, because his parents don't know how. My husband can survive. He can like maybe float. His mom, I have the swimming capability of a rock, and I just sink to the bottom, and I specialize in drowning, so I don't want that for him. But I'm also a little nervous because it is a parent in water lesson, and they require the parents to be in the pool with their babies until they reach 3 years old. Marcello is going to be 6 months next week, so he's got quite a bit of time until he's able to go to lessons without me being physically in the water. Feeling a little self-conscious because I have to get in the water, and tell me how I'm the same weight I was at pre-pregnancy, but I just look bigger. Like, anyway, I'm hoping that everything goes okay. I tried buying like not bathing suits, because like not me wearing a 1 or 2 piece. I was gonna get like swim shorts and like a rash guard. I have a rash guard. The shorts don't fit great. I'm probably just gonna return everything back to Amazon. I have like a tennis skirt that has built-in shorts to it that feel like they won't really soak up much water at all, so I might wear that instead with the rash guard. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping I can start working out August, because Marcello will be 6 months, and I'm hoping with all these milestones that he's accomplishing that he can be a little more independent and let me get some stuff done for myself. If not, he goes to bed between 8 and 9, and I'm just talking about like maybe running and maybe just doing a little bit of body weight stuff, so maybe just like an hour to myself and like 30 minutes to shower. I just have to get myself in the game of things, because you guys, sorry, those are my maternity underwear. I'm just like huge and I hate it. Like, I really just want to lose weight. I am very much seriously considering stopping pumping at 9 months postpartum to see if that will help me lose weight. But anyway, Marcello has his swim class today, and we will see how that goes. I think the other thing I wanted to mention was last week was my husband's birthday, and he just turned 29. Sorry, that's the living room, and it gets closer to his bedroom, and he's sleeping. And I took my husband out for dinner, and we had Marcello with us because it was really super last minute, and I didn't want to bug anybody to babysit him. And I realized I think Marcello is kind of ready for solids. He is very much watching as we eat, and he's starting to like reach for food, and I don't know if he realizes if it's food or not, but I know he wants to put things in his mouth. So we've been feeding him his bottles in his high chair to get used to eating in his high chair. But yeah, I think we're gonna start purees next week, and he's gonna be 6 months next week, and my heart can't handle it. I am in utter disbelief that my little newborn is already going to be 6 months old. I think it's a true understatement when I say I cry at least 3 to 4 times a week watching him sleep at night. For whatever reason, I get really sad about it at night, but it's insane. I kind of want to do like a little photo shoot for him as well for turning like 6 months, kind of like a halfway around the sun type of theme. I don't know what I want to do yet. Part of me kind of want to do like space, like an astronaut maybe. I don't know yet. He turned 6 months on Monday. Well, I guess today's Monday. He turns 6 months next Monday. And what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, this kid's got a busy week this week. So I'll try and take you guys along and see how it goes. Yeah. Oh wow, so someone just finished eating and he's gonna get ready for a nap soon. But hey guys, so Marcello had his swim class on Monday. It's currently Wednesday. He did really well. We really liked it. It's like a trial, so he gets like 4 free lessons. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna sign him up, but he did pretty good. Last time he was in the pool at our in-laws house for like 40 minutes, and I think because it was a new thing, it really messed up his sleep, and he kept waking up like 3 times in the middle of the night, and he would only fall back asleep if he ate. I think he just burned so many calories that time when we were at my in-laws house and he was swimming in their pool. But so we were kind of preparing for that to happen again after his swim lesson. But to be fair, his swim lesson was done earlier and he was able to get a nap in for his actual bedtime. And he only woke up once, which was good. And he needed a feed, which was kind of expected because I think he just burned a whole lot of calories. Good job. All done. All done. Only woke up once. Gave him his feed and he did pretty well. So we're really proud of him. It's just really funny to watch him. I rewatched some of those clips and I'm like, dang, I really do need to lose weight. But anyway, I kind of accidentally started nap training today. So Marcello was really tired. He had like a 2-hour wake window for his first wake window. Usually his wake window, the first one, is really short. It's like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. He doesn't last very long. But he got to 2 hours and he was pretty close to when his next feed was due, but he kept rubbing his eyes. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put him to sleep. He cried while I went to go make his bottle and he fell asleep. So I kind of accidentally had him cry out for his nap. It wasn't intentional, but I needed to make him a bottle so he could eat. And then I'm like, okay, he fell asleep, but I knew he was hungry, so I'm like, this probably isn't gonna last long. And it didn't. He woke up like 10 minutes later crying, so I gave him his bottle and I'm like, you know what, he fell asleep the first time, I'm gonna just lay him back down after I burped him. He laid down, he fussed, like he cried, it was like fussy crying, it wasn't like screaming his head off or anything, for 5 to 8 minutes or so, fell asleep. And he slept for 2 hours. 2 hours. Usually he only sleeps that long during his second nap because after his first nap, his wake window goes from like an hour and a half to 3 hours, so he ends up being a lot more tired and has better chances of connecting his sleep cycle by his second nap at that point. So slept 2 hours, which means I slept 2 hours and I felt so much better. So now he just had his last feed for this wake window and his nap is due, I'd say anywhere between like 10 and 30 minutes. I'm gonna let him kind of show me like when he's tired. He's been a lot better at doing cues now. Before he wouldn't show them as much. Oh yeah. But now he starts to rub his eyes a lot more now when he's sleepy. Before he would just cry. And I was like, I don't know, he went from 0 to 100 really fast. So I'm just kind of letting him take the lead. And I'll probably try laying him down again. If he sleeps another 2 hours, then we're gonna have 2 2-hour naps today, which means he won't need another nap and he'll be able to stay awake until his bedtime. So wish me luck. Let's see how that goes. Oh yeah? Oh, you're so excited. You're so excited. Oh my goodness. Who's that baby? Oh my goodness. Yeah. We woke up. So he cried for 5 minutes and then he fell asleep. He only fell asleep for 37 minutes, so we didn't connect sleep cycles. I did come in and rock him back to sleep, and he slept basically like an hour on top of it. So he's got his 3.5 hours worth of naps completed today, and it's like a little over 5 o'clock, and he'll probably gonna be up for another 3.5 hours, which will put him at 8 or 8:30, which is his bedtime. So I think it's gonna work out great. We're about to change his diaper, and we're gonna get ready for church because George is on his way, and I think we're gonna call it a day for now. So thanks, guys. Say bye. Say bye. Yee.